Hi, welcome to Star Trek Online. Ordegar's play of it, that is. I'm Ordegar. And if you haven't already, subscribe or follow, depending on if you're on Twitch or YouTube. And thumbs up wouldn't hurt. Thumbs down even helps. So, and let's get into it. So, there's so many notifications. Just turn them all off. There. 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 Oh. I always do that. Taking a look on my phone, making sure it's all going well. YouTube. So Twitch is working. YouTube is working. So I got a late start today. Usually get on like 11, maybe a little after 11, something, and it's after 1 now. It's my day off. I slept in, which I guess I really needed, because I did it. And I hate actually oversleeping. I feel like it's wasting my time. So the fact that I did that tells me that I was in need of it. Beams. See, I'm using all the default stuff here, so I don't understand why they don't have a button here that just says do it. Huh? I don't know, man. Instead, I have to go there and next, and then scroll down to start. So dumb UI choices here. Shields. I got to 11 on shields last time. Cool. Alright, in progress. Yep, we're all full. Admiralty. Oh. Okay. I mean, I thought I had more than that going. Alright, Federation, 714. Let's see if we got all our ships back. Yesterday when I tried to do stuff, I ran out of ships, so 65, 55, 25. Oh, there we go. 55. I need 26 more. Attack. 26. Well, there's a 29. Let's do that. Klingon 552, 252, and 90. So 552 is the most XP for Klingon. So mostly TAC. That one. And I just need 13 more in engineering. That. Again. Feeling 174, 450, and 90. So let's do that one. And we're going to do 55 science, mostly. Science heavy. Boom. Doing a Romulan thing and then use a Romulan ship. How about that? One ship does it. Ferengi. 324. That one. 15, 25, 25. Do that. Do it with one ship. Alright. Now. This one is close to doing number 5 of their tour of duty. So we come in here, we're going to take one out. Pass. And then 50, 50, 60. We're going to have to do 2 ships. So let's do that one. That one. 21 more. Science. Need to use high tech for their science. I should we do that one? Yeah. Alright, begin. And then Ferengi has one coming up. Tour of duty 4. So let's pass on that one. That one. Be 40, 40. That one. We just need a little engineering. Like 19. That should do it. Again. Alright, how much room we got? Can do one more. Let's just do one federation then. 95, 85, 80. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. That's a lot. No, I'm not. So like the highest I'll be able to get is like maybe 80, maybe 90 or something like that. But not gonna get 95. It's more gonna be more like 80 something. So let's try this one then. That's another 95. Yeah. Okay, this one maybe do 55, 55, 65. Again, Okay. I think that's it. Can't do any more. Oh, whoops. That's locked. Doesn't say why. What do I have to do to unlock it? Alright, duty officers completed. Select all. Got a person, Rulian Mazan. Foster. Rulian Mazan, bartender. Okay. I need the biologist, not the bartender. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yawning already. I just got up. And I I didn't oversleep, but I slept in. No, this part of the game is boring. We could do that. Contraband. O'Neill. Federal colonists. Do that. And get that one. Get more colonists. We're just shuffling colonists. Let them start their colonies. Yeah. Ooh, no. Oh, can't do either one of those. Debrief prisoner. Trade the Orion Syndicate. There's any blue ones. Can't do those. Alright, so there's a green one up here that's pretty good. 474. That. Nearing. That's ones I want to do, can't do. That. Entertain foreign dignitaries. I use my new bartender, I guess, because that's not what in the list. Alright, done with that stuff. Go to reputation and collect. Yeah, I don't have any of those things. Sport canisters. I need 5 of them. I don't even know where to get them from, and it doesn't tell you where to get them from. Not something that you can make with the ship thing. I can never remember what that's called. And it's not something you can do with just Something easy. You have to go and do some mission that has to do with discovery. So maybe we'll get there because we haven't even gotten into the discovery missions yet. All right, let's do the daily. Well, we have some marks. Do that. Daily. Again. Our like that. And daily. Again. Starting to get low on some of these. That. If it wasn't for doing the Delta Recruit, I would not even have even close to enough to do these. I would have to grind, and I do not play games where I grind. So basically I would have just said, nah, forget it. And I'm going to say meh until I get up to tier 6, finish tier 6 on something, if at all. Because to me it's not worth it. There's no point in not doing the whole thing. So I mean, I'm sure there's people who don't even bother doing what I'm doing. So they just need to rethink how they do stuff. The devs. I mean, I kind of get the idea. It's supposed to give you something to do every day, kind of thing, something to work towards, but grinding does not do that to me. It does not make me want to work towards anything. It just is an impediment. Impediment. There you go. It impedes my progress, and so it's just stupid. And the only reason I have these and why I'm doing this because the Delta Recruit gave me so many marks for everything, all the factions here. And I'm like, well, since I was given the marks, I might as well use them. And it's interesting that they all have different progress, even though I've been doing them all every day. So that one's just barely over tier 3. 3. Those are all the same. Now that one, way over there. Well into, well, not quite halfway into tier 5. Compared to all the ones below it are all tier 3. That one's tier 3. But the new Romulus, New Kara, those are all over tier 5 or tier 4. I mean, so they're into tier 5. So anyway, traits. Look, go. And I'm thinking maybe it's highlighting that because I can do this one if I unlock the thing in the ship. So they are actually available. The trait is available if I want to pay for it. The only thing I can think of. Alright, so now we gotta go into here. Inventory overflow. We got room for this. Why is that? Use. Okay. So now let's look at our ship. 594 DPS is what this one is. Let's see what we got. We got, no, we've had that. Okay, so we got dual beam, which I don't like because it's only 90-degree targeting arc, which you really have to be facing them. 643 DPS is nice, but I'm not going to use it because 180-degree targeting arc is about as narrow as I'm going to be able to do on this ship. Don't think I got this time. Increases those torpedo flights, so they'll lithium laced weaponry. The farther away it is, the more damage it will do when it hits. It's only got a 90-degree targeting arc too, so you really got to be facing them to shoot it off. Same with that, and that, and that. Now this one is a 360-degree targeting arc, so it's a turret. Yeah, turret. It only does 360 DPS. Dual heavy cannons is only 45-degree targeting arc. Very narrow. It's okay for like a escort, but not for this ship. Citrion cannon. It's just a white. I mean, that's why you get a set or something of this one. I like Tetrion. 2.5% chance extra damage to all shields. Alright, so 360D energy weapon. That's part of a set, but we're not using the set. So let's see how that compares with this one. Nope. Disruptor damage versus anti-proton, but anyway, we'll just keep what we got there. So all that stuff is junk, basically. For my ship, anyway. Stuff I'm never going to use or Okay. Here. Sort everything. We've got a lot of stuff. I understand. They're all. That's part of a set. That's not. Get rid of that. That's not part of a set. Oh, that's the batleth. I want to keep that. Strand cannon. Set. That's part of a set. So all the set items I'll keep. And just being a little bit more picky with what's in here. Those. $33 bonus resistance rating to these are consumable things. Okay, repairs and revives user. I can do those when I need to be revived. So keep those. So these we only need 5 of. 34 physical, kinetic, environmental. So this one is more physical and kinetic, but it has like hardly any energy damage protection. Oh, that doesn't have any energy damage or protection. Oh, it increases energy damage. Energy damage resistance is 50. Okay, that's good. That's better than this. So I'd rather use the Federation combat suit. I can get those for free. In fact, I think I destroyed some to make room. I can get those for free. Radiation damage resistance rating and fire really high on those. Yeah. Alright, so this is better. I'm going to just remove one of these then. That leaves 6. Get rid of that one. Okay. Alright, we made some room. We did all of our daily kind of stuff. All we need to do events. Those are finished. Can't do red alerts though. I like to do the Tholian one. Maybe Ilachi. And Kathy. I don't know if anybody does the Zenkethi one. Or I'll say progress 1. I don't understand what that is. I think we can queue it for that one. People are probably going to skip the Zenkithi ones. This is the bottom of the list. I don't know. Alright, so we need to look at our missions. So it's Gamma Quadrant. Doomed to repeat.
Odo's found something intriguing in the Masan system. Something the Founders want no one to know about, even one of their own. That certainly piques my curiosity. I'll meet you in the Masan system. Odo wants to travel incognito this time. I trust you'll be able to deliver him and that surly Gem Hadar bodyguard of his to the Masan system intact. One more thing. I've taken the liberty of informing Captain Kira, and she'll be joining us as well. After the Karema incident, she's taken a personal interest in high-level Dominion activity, particularly where Ambassador Odo is involved.
Of course.
Be seeing you.
Alright, I need to turn the volume down for the music. It's like overpowering the dialogue. So just have something there. Travel, transport. Oh, multi-stream so I can see all of the chat. My yeah, Streamlabs OBS lets you see, if you put it on the multi-stream tab, you can see YouTube and Twitch chat both. I have to remember to do that, otherwise it's only on YouTube, because that's my main stream. Loading ever so slowly. I wonder if you're loading like this and you're in a queue and it's just taking a really long time to load, if it actually will pause the queue for you. I doubt it. You'll probably end up just missing it. It pops while you're loading.
I only recently learned of the station here. It's very old and very well concealed, even from Vorta and Gem Hadar. From what I can tell, the Founders studied alien life here, including the Herc. We may be able to recover useful tactical data on them from the station's computers. No, and that concerns me. This is supposed to be an abandoned facility. Take us into comms range and open a hailing frequency. Let me do the talking. I should be able to make any Vorta or Gem Hadar fall into line if things get difficult.
Should.
So far so good. They're not targeting us.
Entering the Dominion systems without authorization has become a bad habit of yours, one I have grown weary of. You've shown a singular talent for annihilating the Herc. I suggest you return to that before my patience with your insolence expires.
So, the fact that we're trying to find out more about the Herc and try to stop it that way is something you do not like.
There's no need for this posturing, Founder. We're here on official business under my authority.
Odo, it seems to be a day for defiance and bad habits. You do not have the authority to grant access to
Yes, he
this
does.
system. It is restricted to all but those of the highest level, a level you do not possess. Now then, I suggest you leave immediately.
Well, see, we do possess that level because I have a ship that says I do.
Fire to disable. Odo must not be harmed.
Okay.
Dominion forces, this is Counselor Garrick aboard the Tane. Cease hostilities. Consider that your first and only warning.
We must protect the Founder. All ships, disengage!
You certainly know how to make my days more interesting. An ancient Dominion research facility, guarded by the leader of the Founders. A cloaked fleet pales in comparison, but it's the best I can add to the mix.
Glad you can make it, Garrett.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. The fact that the Founder was willing to fire on one of her own speaks volumes on this station's worth. I look forward to discovering its secrets.
Since when does the Founder stand guard duty, Odo?
She doesn't. Let's find out what she's hiding.
We don't have a lot of time. We may have held off the Founder for now, but she'll be back, and she'll bring friends. Let's get down there and find what we came here for, before every Jem'Hadar in the Quadrant shows up.
I couldn't agree more, Captain. Why don't you and the Ambassador join the away team while I remain on guard with my fleet?
Interesting phrase. Sorry. It's one of those things I like to, that pops in my head every once in a while. Maybe, I don't know, I should have been an English major or something, because I think of that stuff. I couldn't agree more. You either agree or you don't. How do you agree more? I don't understand. Anyway. Thought you wanted to find some secrets, Garrett.
On any other day, I'd be the first to beam down. However, after the Karema incident, I believe both the captain and the ambassador need to discover the truth of this station together. Call it a trust-building exercise.
That's diplomatic of you, Garrett.
Captain Kira makes a good point. Let's get this over with before it gets even more complicated than it already is.
Okay. Okay, Tavrel's the only one that has the, oh, we can't look at their skills. She's the only one that has the radiation. I'm just wondering, let's see. It doesn't show their actual abilities. It shows like the perks that they have, or not the perks, the traits. Oh, that's the wrong. Definitely need to route. So, okay, Zarba. Bibelo. Oh, so we're not going to see bibelows until we actually go down. But I think it should show Lisa. Lisa always just died. It didn't seem to do a whole lot. There's like, oops.
Captain Kira makes a good...
I think the best thing is to build my own tactical officer abilities, like by buying them balls. He's got like one good. See the grenade. The grenade is the Alright, Zarda back there. There's like there's like 3 grenades they can do. They just get them throwing grenades. One of them is like a plasma grenade. It does AoE, kind of like the radiation that the scientists do. The more AoE you can do, the better, I think.
Looks like the station's running on auxiliary power. We've got life support, basic lighting, not much else. If we're gonna get anything useful out of this relic, we'll need to get the main power back online.
And see, now I say that wrong. She said it right. Auxiliary. I just say auxiliary. I think I do. Yeah, I don't think I say auxiliary. Which is how it's spelled. It has an I in there.
Stay vigilant. We have
Say
no
auxiliary.
idea what to expect here.
That's incorrect. I gotta check my Alright, turn on main power. Oh boy.
Well done. Main power is back online. We'll be able to access other systems, including the data core. Let's find an access console and see what's in there. Hopefully the data files aren't corrupted beyond repair.
Okay.
This terminal is in poor shape. None of the files are accessible. Considering their age, I'm not terribly surprised. The Founders wouldn't keep a place like this hidden to protect dust and broken files. Let's check all the data terminals and consoles in the area. That one over there looks reasonably intact.
That one over there. Getting this one here. Or
Research report 4121.63, Dominion Reckoning. My fellow Founders, the Mesan research station is fully operational. As we continue to add worlds to our sphere of influence, our studies of xenobiology become more important. We must know all we can of both friend and foe. We need every advantage we can find if we are to achieve true dominion.
Uh, yeah, the fact that you want Dominion is just bad.
Our Premier project is underway. You'll recall the recently discovered race of tree dwellers, hunted as we once were. Genetic engineering of these solids has produced considerable results. Their intelligence has increased by a factor of 3 so far. We predict this species will be the first of many loyal servitors and vassals.
Interesting. A race of tree dwellers that were hunted as we once were. Their intelligence has increased by a factor of 3.
She's talking about the Vorta.
Oh.
The date she gave was nearly 2,000 years ago, not long after the Dominion was founded. This facility's older than we thought. Much older.
Cool.
Research Report 4653.15. Dominion Reckoning. Our scouts have discovered an interesting species of solids at the edge of the Dominion. They are a species of sentient insectoids that live primarily underground.
Aha.
We may not have detected them were it not for a thorough geological scan. Initial studies have revealed that these solids are based on germanium. I've attached bioscan data we collected on them for your review. I've dispatched a research unit to study these burrows further. They may be just what we need for the military initiative.
Interesting.
Burrowing sentient insectoids. Germanium-based. She must be talking about the Herc. Judging by the date, the founders made first contact with the Herc nearly 2,000 years ago.
Let's see what we can find more. More information. Okay. Got it here.
Research Report, Dominion date 7021.27. More data has arrived on the cadre species 484 designation, burrows. Their world's unusual orbital path has taken it out of the habitable zone. As a result, the burrows have retreated underground and entered a state of hibernation. While
That's why we haven't
the
heard from them
cervical
for a
race
while.
tends to the burrows. They also maintain their shared habitat and technology. I've instructed the field team to take advantage of their dormancy period, and they are now conducting aggressive studies of these intriguing solids. My team initiated first contact protocols with the borrowers prior to their mass dormancy. I found them to be friendly and intelligent, if not willful. We've identified a common element in their food supply. Manipulation of this element may prove useful in subjugating them.
Friendly and intelligent. So the Herc, we're friendly and intelligent. If not willful.
Unbelievable. It sounds like the founders made first contact with the Herc in order to find a way to conquer them. It's like Quark says, the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
I don't think they wanted to conquer them, not in the same way we would call conquering. I think they just wanted to use them as tools. Well, I mean, that's conquering in a form. We had people on Earth who conquered civilizations and used them to do wars for them.
Research Report 7903.01, Dominion Reckoning. Cadre Species 468, designation Jem'Hadar, is a massive success. They will be the strong arm of our Dominion. guided by our cunning, brilliant Vorta. The toil of these vassals will allow us to spend more time in the link with those we hold most dear.
You sound so proud.
The birth of the Jem'Hadar, as seen through a founder's eyes. Interesting. No mention of the Herc, however. Their designation number was lower than ours. They were our predecessors. Perhaps something went wrong? Something that led the founders to reject and abandon them for a different species. Us.
Let's find out. Oh. Oh, shit. So... I was in the middle of a dialogue. Is it gonna let me do it? Did not decline. Damn it.
Research report Dominion date 8183.67. The burrowers have emerged once again, and in a hostile state. They have taken to the stars, moving from sector to sector, attacking anyone that crosses their path. Their goal is not one of conquest, but of consumption. They leave nothing but dead worlds in their wake. Though we do not understand their newfound savagery, we have found a use for it. When the burrowers set their sights on a world, we offer the inhabitants a choice. Those that submit to our Dominion rule are defended by the Jem'Hadar. Those that don't serve as an object lesson to others.
Yeah, we've seen that tactic before.
So, the founders have been using the Herc to manipulate others for some time now. Bend the knee to the Dominion, or we'll stand back and let them ravage your world. Only now something's different. Something's changed. They can't keep the Herc in line with the Jem'Hadar anymore. And we're all paying the price.
Research report 8532.38. Our scouts have returned from a wormhole expedition. The solid races on the other side are primitive and unremarkable, save for one. They are called Klingons, and show a singular talent for violence, one that rivals our own Jem'Hadar. Left unchecked, these savage creatures could become dangerous enemies. While the Klingons are too willful to subjugate, their genetic material could produce viable cohorts to the Jem'Hadar, or their replacements. We have begun development of a new cadre species, designation Fakiri, using demons from Klingon folklore for inspiration. As with Jem'Hadar, we have bound them to our service with the White. We will test them in combat on the Klingons themselves. Research report supplemental entry 8671.71 Dominion Reckoning. Somehow the Fakari have broken the hold of the White and turned on their rightful masters. Most of our research team were killed. Intelligence reports suggest a union between the Fakari and a Klingon warlord known as Mullah. Perhaps this will lead to a state of mutually assured destruction on Kronos. One can only hope.
Founders made the Fakiri.
So it would seem. Only they lost control of them, despite the use of Ketracel White. Based on what we know about Fakiri, it seems the price they paid for their freedom was insanity. They became the monsters they were based on.
Research report 9076.23. Final entry. I am weary. Soon I'll return to the Great Link. and I will be glad to be rid of this place. The borrowers have emerged again. We can barely control them this time. The Jem'Hadar were able to divert their onslaught at great cost. Rather than counterattack, they went through the wormhole to seek easier prey. Our agents in the other quadrants report that the burrow assault was a sweeping one, going as far as Kronos. Hopefully they'll devour every atom of that wretched planet. The burrowers will eventually return to dormancy. Strangely, it appears that some of their forces intend on remaining in the other quadrants. It seems they have a long-term goal: galactic devastation.
They steered the Herc into other quadrants.
Yes, they knew the Herc problem was getting worse even then. Instead of preparing or seeking allies, they expanded the Dominion. And when the Herc re-emerged, they tried to deal with it on their own, and failed. Their arrogance may lead to the end of the Dominion. We need to get this data to the Alliance, all of it, even the damaged and corrupted files. There has to be information we can use in here.
I'm picking up something on my tricorder. There was a massive power spike on a lower deck, and now I'm reading a large number of systems cycling up. Something's happening down there.
Agreed.
Okay.
Take your team and Captain Kira down to investigate.
Okay. It won't be long. But how do I get out of here? Okay, I think we're zoomed in too far on the mini-map. Yeah, that's better. We're down into the depths. This is red.
We must be close to the core. Hope we don't have to leave in a hurry. There's no way our ships can lock onto us down here with transporters.
Not an optimal exit strategy.
Tell me about it. Let's stay focused on the mission. Now that we're closer to the signal, I'm getting better readings on my tricorder. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure everything that came online down here has some sort of medical purpose.
Is there something else on your mind?
I'm still uncertain about Odo. I need to be sure he's still not a part of all this.
What are your concerns, Captain?
The Odo I knew wouldn't have risked Bajor like that. This Odo seems arrogant and reckless, even dangerous.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him after we regroup. Whoa. Oh, it's the Fakiri.
Well, that answers one question. These are medical stasis pods. Judging by what we heard upstairs, I think the occupants are Fakiri. It gets worse. I'm picking up life signs ahead. I'll bet some of the stasis pods down here have opened. From what we know about the Fakiri, they probably won't be happy to see us.
Okay.
Worf and Martok need to see this.
Indeed. Oh, ready. I might end up having to redo all this. And so then Kathy, And zone. Gonna zone this into that. Or does somebody else decline it or something? Huh. Oh, there it goes. So they just got done saying that we can't be
The Zenkethi are sending a fleet towards this planet. We believe they intend to bombard it with protomatter torpedoes. It's up to us to stop them. Our engineers placed some defense satellites in orbit, but there aren't enough to protect the planet. You need to make sure that no protomatter torpedoes reach that planet. None. They will send a vanguard to take out the satellite.
Okay. So pick a satellite.
All ships, this is Martok. Prepare for battle.
This is Captain Zenkrovel. Purge that planet at once.
Get their cruisers first. They're the backbone of a Zenkethi fleet.
Ignore the Butcher. Concentrate fire on the planet. I will deal with him later.
Destroy enemy battleships to bring out their dreadnought. They're launching protomatter torpedoes. Destroy them and take out those ships!
Congratulations, Admiral.
to help these guys, because this looks...
Time goes short. We need to throw out that dreadnought. Destroy that dreadnought. Our time runs short.
This has gone on long enough. Destroy the Butcher and his ally.
There's the St. Kathy flagship. Destroy it at once.